I just thought it was a coincidence, and that you just sort of found that out about each other.
No,
as
it
you
was
went on.
because of that. Like
So tell me about that.
Well, Zubin, my guitar player, was getting married, and so we had to sub in somebody. And Zubin and my manager at the time suggested Andrew.
Which Zubin will be my next guest
he is?
on the pod. Yeah.
Oh, good. He's our guest.
I know.
Good. Poor Zubin.
We're making the same moves. I know.
Zubin just getting all the interviews. So they both suggested Andrew. I was super mad about it because when Zubin and I had been playing together for like 7 years,
I
and
remember that.
when someone subs into your band, it's so hard. Like no one realizes
the chemistry that you build.
Yes,
man.
and like you have to teach them all the parts, and like these were long sets, and I was just so annoyed. And the best story is like my manager went, "Okay, Andrew Mactaggart," and I was like, "What does he look like?" I was like so mean. And then I went to see him and like analyze his playing because I like my guitar players, especially at the time, to have like a lot of different effect options, like not just like a straight dry blues sound.
Yeah.
And so I went to see him, and again, I was so mad. I might have been PMSing, I don't know. At this bar in Toronto, I watched one song and then told my manager, okay, he's fine, I'm leaving. And apparently after they were done, Andrew went up to him and was like, where's Suzie? And I had gone. Anyway, the first gig that we played was like a weekend of gigs. We were all in the hotel room after the gig, and he started playing Here Comes the Sun. And I was like, and then I started harmonizing with him because I know every Beatles song, every lyric. And then I think he was like,
That's amazing.
How you doing? And then we just...
So it was from there.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
much from that
let's
day
get married.
on.
Let's have some kids.
Yeah, we dated for a while. He asked me to sing with him at Honey West in Burlington. And,
I remember that.
And I think that was his way of flirting with me. I don't know. It was just like we've always connected through music. And even during COVID, I was realizing how lucky am I? Well, how unlucky that we're both touring musicians and unemployed. But then how lucky am I that I live with someone I can continuously make music with.
Yeah. But you know what? Like sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't. Like
sometimes
in the past I've dated musicians. It didn't work with me. But when you have the right people together,
it doesn't always work with us. Like we've actually had, because we're both pretty opinionated. So there was one time where we were doing like a Suzie thing, like a Suzie Mcneil thing. But we also have the thing like the Druzy where we do it together.
Love it.
So we kind of have a rule. If it's a Suzie thing, I get to like tell him what to do. Like and
if it's a Druzy thing, you get to tell him what to do.
Pretty much. No, I try to. It's kind of brutal. But it's all always for the greater good. But sometimes, I mean, yes, we've really since we've met, we've been working together. So, we went on tour with our baby together. Like we've been through a lot.
Man, and I praise you guys for that. Like I remember seeing that firsthand, and I'm like,
I can't believe it now that I look
pulling
back.
this off. Like, I mean, it was Finn was
7 months.
7 months.
Yeah.
And that guy has more
air
mile points than
like his life.
Most of my friends and family.
It's so weird because he went from like Rome, Greece, Italy, Switzerland.
You got in early, kid. Now you're staying home for
I know, and now he hasn't seen like anything.
I haven't had a croissant for a year.
I got a little sad last night. Like I don't usually, like I said, I'm used to the COVID thing, but I saw Andrew was watching some bar, like a bunch of musicians. It was some live thing with like horns and stuff on TV last night, and he said Finley was loving it, our son, and then I just got a twinge of being sad because if it wasn't COVID, he would just be immersed in that, go to daddy's gigs or mommy's gig,
For sure. I remember the gigs doing with Andrew and bringing Finn up on stage.
Those were my favorite moments, and that's, those are the things I miss for sure. He never got to see Aerosmith, and we were gonna bring him the next gig that never happened.
Man.
Because he was kind of young. But like as he was getting older, he could stay up later, and we're like, okay, I think he's ready. But
man.